And it kind of struck me when I was reading that the concept of servant leadership is very popular at the moment, and it kind of emphasises that leaders should prioritise the needs of others. But it was very clear that shouldn't happen at the expense of their own health. And recognising your own personal limits is essential, not only for sustainable leadership, but also, as you point out, for the organisation and for high performance. You seem to believe, and I don't want to put words into your mouth, but you seem to believe in finding what we're truly meant to do. And it kind of comes across almost like in a spiritual sense when you speak about it, that this kind of mission, can be a deep reflection. How does somebody go about discovering their true calling? From a career point of view, for instance, if we just limit it to that, and then make it a reality, because there are so many people who are unsure what they want to do, and also people doing things and they're unsure if that's what they should do. And I appreciate that, it can be a first world problem even to have the choice, but how would you go about finding your true calling if somebody was going through that reflection themselves?
So the way I think about it is that I don't think a person has one defined, final, immutable true calling that we just have to find, and then it will never ever change again. It will probably change, but what I think is important, what's more important than finding it, is searching for it. We might not find it, or maybe we'll have a sense that we have found it and then it will change again. But what's important is keep asking the questions of what am I doing? Why am I doing it? How do I feel in the process? How is it aligned with my values and the rest of my life? What is the price I'm paying for my choices? Is everything still working? And the answers to these questions, they will probably change and evolve. And to me, what's important is to keep asking the questions, keep searching, keep being curious about our own choices, our own values, our own actions, without really trying to find some final answer and then never have to ask those questions again. It's more about the search rather than the outcome.
So it's almost like a feedback loop that just constantly changes your reflection, maybe moves your position on it, but there's some benefit all the time, and sometimes the changes may be big, sometimes the changes may be small, but to remain curious, remain reflective, and be open to learning.
Yeah, and learning is the key. Learning is really the key word here. When we think about learning and education, we usually think about something external. I'm going to learn computer science, I'm going to learn marketing, I'm going to learn how to raise funding, and so on. But learning about ourselves is also a lifelong journey. Who am I? What drives me? What's important for me? How does my mind work? What makes me satisfied? What triggers my emotions? Why? These questions never really stop. And it's just like it's important to learn about external things. It's important to keep learning about ourselves inside ourselves.